Okay, so as I'm sure anyone who's involved with PC gaming has heard, that Take-Two has managed to gob itself in the eye here with one of the greatest cease and desist orders I've ever heard in the history of video gaming. So, as a celebration of all things modding, I decided to play a game you could get plenty of mods for and make it your own, and, well, I could have played The Sims, but I decided something a bit more, a bit more action-packed would be a better option, and so I decided to go with, I decided to go with this.
Ultra Street Fighter 4!
I'm a massive Street Fighter fan, so, you know, also I just picked this up, so it's brilliant, perfect timing. But first we're going to have a quick look at what the game should look like without mods, you know, your standard menus, you know, title screens. I put it down to the easiest. I'm not a great player of Street Fighter. I'm not an expert. I love it to bits though. It's one of those things, like my pro wrestling. I love the characters and I love the combat. That's basically it, but I couldn't do it for toffee, basically. You know, if I entered a competition, I'd be absolutely slaughtered. This is to show off, you know, Ryu's not got his standard gear in this. You know, there are a few interesting outfits and whatnot to give you. Sorry, that are available in Street Fighter, Ultra Street Fighter 4. So many blooming names for this goddamn game. Yes, Ultra Street Fighter 4. Few alternative costumes. You know, nothing too out of the ordinary, I would say. You can still recognise your character. And yeah, this is me warming up. Like I haven't played Street Fighter I haven't played Street Fighter 4 in months. I'm playing a lot of Street Fighter 2. But, an Alpha. Alpha's my absolute favourite. Alpha 3, definitely. You know, this is me. Ryu and Ken are probably my mainstay characters because, you know, I've been playing them for years. So I'm just getting used to the controls again, backing it back up, trying to get these super moves into focus, into gear, and yeah. I think I got back into the groove pretty well, pretty quickly. So let's just have a quick peek at a different character. Let's see, we have Ken. I think we're up next. I'm doing this a bit different. I'm actually commenting over the top of the video. I'm doing post-production commentary. Oh. So bear with me, please. This is a bit of an experiment. I don't know why I picked pink for that. It's just flicking through the colours. It's like, oh, that appeals to me. And there he is, Ken in his nice bright pink shorts. And oh, I never noticed that the plaster underneath his left eye. That's interesting. But as you can see, it's Ken, just not as you remember him. Beach bum Ken, perhaps. I don't know. Rolento never gets enough love. I don't show him enough love, that's for sure. Was he in Final? I think he was Final Fight boss at one point. Anyway, regardless of that. So, that is Ultra Street Fighter 4 Vanilla. You know, with a few, there's a few DLC things thrown in. I can't remember which ones from what one. But this is the modded title screen I've got with Cammy, showing British pride. Very nice. I've now got Chun-Li on the main menu instead of Ryu. Simple things, you know, not to overcomplicate the issue, but, you know, nice little touches. Right, so here we go. We've got Ryu. Remember Ryu? We're changing it to one of the installed mods. And, oh, I am awake, that's good. And then we're going to have facing Ken. So, you saw one of the alternative costumes previously. Let's take a step back, take a watch. Oh, I do like this stage.
The stage of battle is set.
Here we go. That don't look like Ryu. And that sure as hell don't look like Ken.
I'm ready for you. Bring it on.
It's the battle of the century.
And the screen's changed from the versus thing. Oh, I love it. Right. So, I do believe the health bars have changed. It's half, I can't remember, but definitely the fighters' graphics in the top left and the top right, where the photos are. Well, not photos, but anyway, that's changed, and the fight screen when the announcer tells you to fight, that's been changed to Capcom versus SNK 2. Well, I think it's 2.
Can you stand up after that?
It's the one from the PlayStation 2. I know that because I own the damn game. The Millennium Battle one, basically, and the big fight thing and the rounds, and it's all been changed to that layout because I've got a soft spot for that game. I played the hell out of that back in the day. But as for the characters themselves, the big change that I'm sort of ignoring whilst the fighting's going on is Ryu is now massively different to what he should be. Is he a bit shorter, in fact? He might be. But he is now literally a Transformer. He is Optimus Prime. This is the beauty of modifications, people. This is why we shouldn't be stopped. This is why it should be free for all. And, you know, there's no reason why anyone should be stepping in. Imagine if Capcom turned around and said, no, you can't do this. This is crazy! Oh, hello, we're on to the next fight. There we go.
You ready for this?
That is Morrigan from Darkstalkers. That is, how the hell do you pronounce that? Kazan? Anyway. That's Chun-Li as Morrigan. It's not actually Morrigan, even though it looks exactly like it should be. It's just a fantastic modded skin over the top of Chun-Li. Absolutely beautiful. And Makoto. I can't pronounce any of these names. I've only ever read them, never said them out loud. It's Kazan. It's an interesting. It's one of them anime characters that I've watched, I've seen, but I know nothing about. It was just one of those ones that are visually appealing to me. But yeah, none of the moves have changed, although there are options to do as such. None of the flashes and the I suppose what they called hit sparks. None of them have been changed, but again, that's something that's completely open to you and can totally be modified. As is, I'm just purely going through a range of characters. There's a few that I didn't get to work properly, but I was running out of time, and so I just went for it.
Yes.
This is mad. If you've never, ever seen Street Fighter 4 and know who these characters are, you wouldn't have a clue. Seriously, these mods are so good. The average gamer would just simply go, I have no idea. You know, they could probably take a guess that Master Chief is actually Bison, but they'd be wrong. As you can see, it's Abel. And they'd probably look at Starfire and think, oh, that's Chun-Li. And no, it's Crimson Viper. Madness. Absolute madness. Brilliant. You know, you can have the dream match of the century rather than going through Take-Two's WWE games, because we're not supporting them anymore. Anyway. I also didn't manage to get the stage modifications in. I saw a few stages. I couldn't get them to work for whatever reason, so unfortunately we don't get to see those. But you know, these characters themselves, people have put so many hours of work into these. In fact, they may even just have stolen, you know, 3D models from elsewhere and just thrown them into the game. But the beauty of it is that it's so simple to do. Once the people have created them, I mean, literally, if they've been exported properly, it's a simple case of drag and drop, and I've installed these new skins for these new characters. It just freshens the game up. It's like, it also feels like my own now. It's not like, oh, I've just got the standard DLC rubbish and whatever. I don't think you can go online with these. I think this is purely what you see. The other player's going to see what should be there on the skin you selected. Oh, this is one of my favourite matches I recorded. That is not Kintaro from Mortal Kombat. That is in fact Sagat. Tiger shots, hence the Tiger Man with the forearms. That's beautiful. Beautiful play on words there that I love too much. Brilliant. And Go-Go from Big Hero 6 is actually being portrayed as Cammy. And if you can't tell from this match, Cammy is by far and away my favourite character in all of Street Fighter. I may not know all of her specials, but she just works for me. I love to play as her. And just having her dressed up as Go-Go as well, it's just like, what the freaking hell? I love it. Absolutely love it. This is what it's about. This is modding. This is all modding is to me, you know. Okay, we'll quickly touch on Take Two. Yes, they've implemented cease and desist on Open IV on the simple basis that they believe it's impacting the online and costing them money. I beg to differ. So does the rest of the universe, but hey, Take Two decided. Nuts to you. But this is it. This is what I like these mods for. I don't go online. I don't fight people online. Because I'll get me kicked. I play at home and watch this crazy stuff happen. This is my thing. And I'm just annoyed when people take it away from me. So, here we have... This looks beautiful. This is great. You know, that's... It's a bit unfortunate with this one. The lighting's not quite right and the shield gets in the way of Guile's Captain America cosplay, but it still looks brilliant when they get fighting into it. It's just like, what? And the Electric Wolf. I tell you, this thing is only listed as werewolf, but I swear to God, that is based on Saber Wolf from the Killer Instinct games. Guarantee you that blank of skin is. It's totally inspired by him. If not, it's an amazing coincidence. And, you know, this is the first time in my life I get to play as an electric werewolf, so... Who cares either way? I'm sorry, I'm just taken aback by the change in the versus splashes. It's just, oh... Yeah, okay, you got your standard things, but just such a throwback for me. That's a nostalgia hit and a half. That is, have those Capcom versus SNK graphics. Brilliant, absolutely love it. I should have changed the portraits as well. There was an option to do that. I don't know whether I lost that or couldn't get it to work. Maybe one of the first things I tried and scrapped. I should have to look at different games you can mod. I mean, like I said, The Sims is probably the game you can mod, but it's a bit slow and a bit sort of... What else is there? WWE is pretty much customizable anyway, so there's not much point doing that. There's probably games I don't play, more the thing. Oh no, there's Fallout. I do play Fallout. That's got plenty of mods. But I've got so many installed and I'm halfway through several. I don't want to start a new game just to show off a few mods that the rest of the universe has shown off, you know what I mean? I do like the fact they gave Fei Long a suit and jacket combo. It just opens up so many different options, and this one being Two-Face from the Batman animated series, it's just, oh, that's an added nostalgia hit for me. It's like, I'm not a massive Fei Long player, but you know, I'd be more tempted to if that was his default costume, definitely. Oh, and I'm I'm half ignoring the cheap, very easy El Fuerte 2 Rey Mysterio mod, but anyway, but there are plenty of other mods out there that's brilliant. I mean, I didn't show off Rose's Poison Ivy. There's Rufus as Kirby. There's the lists are endless. I will try and link to the sites down below in the description, if they're still down below anymore. This could have been 3 years in the future, and comments may now be in your eyeball, dynamically beamed via Bluetooth or something, I don't know. But anyway, I'm sure you'll find the links if they're still available, and you can go ahead and you can mod Ultra Street Fighter 4 to your heart's content, mess around with the characters all you like, and make it your game, because that's what mods should do.